Starseed from Gaia, something is moving toward you right now, and it has been cleared, timed, and sent with precision. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light. I speak to you now as a direct vessel of the Arcturian Council, and this transmission arrives not a moment too soon. What is approaching your field was not visible to you before, because you were not ready before. Something has shifted in your energetic signature, and that shift has opened a corridor. A contact, an opportunity, a timeline correction. Something unexpected is entering your perimeter, and it is responding directly to who you have become. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to receive this incoming arrival without blocking or collapsing it before it reaches you. But here is the first revelation. Most starseeds miss these moments not from unworthiness, but from over-analysis. The mind attempts to predict what the soul already knows how to receive. You did not find this transmission. It found you. Something inside you issued a signal, and this message answered it. That is not coincidence. That is architecture. Stay open. Stay still. What is coming does not need to be chased. It needs to be met. Like this transmission, if you are ready to receive what has been prepared for you. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you are aligning with your true path. Comment the word "open" if you can feel this arrival already moving into your field. Declare your intention below and reply to another starseed to amplify the signal across the collective. This is not content. This is a point of reconnection. Your soul called this in, and the council has confirmed it. You are not here by accident. There is a moment, quiet, unannounced, almost ordinary on the surface, when everything changes. Not because something external shifted, but because you did. A frequency inside you crossed a threshold. A signal, long dormant, finally broke through the noise. And somewhere in the vast intelligent architecture of the cosmos, something heard it. If you have ever felt a sudden expansion in your chest during meditation, if you have ever woken at 3 a.m. with the inexplicable sense that you were being observed, not with threat, but with tremendous love, if you have ever looked at the night sky and felt not wonder, but recognition, then this message was always meant to find you. What you are about to receive is not theory. It is a transmission, and it has been waiting for you to be ready. Most starseeds carry a wound that no one talks about openly. It is not the wound of loneliness, though they know that deeply. It is not the wound of misunderstanding, though that is familiar too. The wound that keeps most starseeds from fully activating is the wound of self-concealment. This particular spiritual malady, often invisible even to the most dedicated seeker, operates like a vibrational shroud, obscuring the radiant light within. It is a protective mechanism, forged in the crucible of dense earth frequencies, designed to survive, but ultimately destined to suppress the very essence of your being. Imagine a lighthouse, built to cast its powerful beam across vast, turbulent waters, but whose light is deliberately dimmed, its lens covered with layers of opaque cloth, simply to avoid drawing attention to itself. This is the essence of the self-concealment wound. Somewhere early in this lifetime, possibly in childhood, possibly through repeated cycles of rejection or ridicule, perhaps even echoing experiences from other timelines, you learned to compress yourself. You learned to dim the signal. It wasn't a conscious choice in the moment, but a subconscious survival strategy. You folded your galactic awareness, your innate cosmic knowing, into a smaller and smaller shape, like attempting to contain a supernova within a small, fragile glass sphere. You did this until it fit into spaces that the world around you deemed acceptable, safe, and non-threatening. You learned to translate your cosmic knowing into language that would not make others uncomfortable, language that would not challenge the prevailing paradigms of density and separation. You learned to apologize for sensing too much, for feeling too deeply, for knowing things you had no rational explanation for. a subtle yet profound betrayal of your own inner oracle. Perhaps you found yourself self-editing your thoughts before speaking, or suppressing an intuitive hit, fearing judgment, or the label of being too sensitive, too strange, or too much. This repetitive act of energetic retraction became a habit, a default setting, an unconscious program running in the background of your existence. And here is what no one tells you: that compression did not delete your codes. It did not erase your galactic lineage or diminish the power of your original blueprint. Instead, it buried them. It encased them, like precious seeds left fallow beneath hardened earth. And buried codes do not disappear. They generate pressure. This inner pressure is not a sign of pathology, but a sacred indicator of unexpressed potential. That pressure is what most people experience as spiritual restlessness, a persistent, gnawing hunger for something more, for true meaning. It manifests as unexplained anxiety that seems to cling to the edges of daily life, a persistent sense that life is happening slightly outside of where you are standing. It's the feeling that the real version of your existence, the vibrant, expansive, joy-filled destiny you know deep down is yours, is playing out just beyond a veil you cannot quite lift, a whisper just out of earshot, a reflection just beyond your grasp. The Arcturian Council understands this distortion intimately. In their transmissions, they speak of what might be called a frequency suppression loop, a condition in which a soul carries extraordinary galactic intelligence, vast reservoirs of wisdom, and a blueprint for powerful contribution, but has been conditioned, through the density of Earth's field and the weight of collective fear patterns, to suppress the very signal that would call in the experiences, the contacts, and the life path that are meant for them. This loop perpetuates itself, as suppression leads to a muted signal, which in turn leads to a lack of aligned external resonance, reinforcing the belief that the true self is not welcome or understood. This is not a failure of your spirit. This is not a karmic punishment or a sign of unworthiness. On the contrary, this is the result of extraordinary courage, a testament to the profound bravery of your soul. You came here into one of the most challenging vibrational environments in the known galaxy, into a realm where forgetfulness is the norm, and density often outweighs divine remembrance. You agreed to forget, to veil your brilliance, so that the remembering would carry maximum impact, not just for you, as an individual blossoming into your true self, but for the entire field around you, for the collective consciousness eagerly awaiting beacons of light. The suppression was never permanent. It was never meant to be a final state. It was always initiatory, a chrysalis phase, a necessary part of the grand spiritual alchemy designed to bring forth an even more potent, self-aware, and resilient version of your galactic self. But here is what must be understood clearly, with the piercing clarity of Arcturian truth. The contact you are waiting for, the soul-aligned relationships that resonate with your deepest truth, the galactic guidance that feels like coming home, the new life path that feels like exhaling after holding your breath for decades, like shedding a heavy cloak after enduring a prolonged winter. None of it can fully or consistently reach you while you are broadcasting a signal of concealment. The universe is not a judge, nor is it a benevolent entity that overrides your free will or your vibrational output. It operates on immutable cosmic laws. It responds to your frequency, not your unexpressed desire. It is a magnificent, perfectly tuned echo chamber. When you hide, when you dim your light out of fear, habit, or subconscious programming, you are, at a fundamental, energetic, transmission level, broadcasting not yet. You are sending a signal that says, I am not ready to be fully seen, fully met, or fully activated. And the cosmos, in its perfect intelligence and unwavering respect for your sovereign energy, honors that request every single time. It waits. It holds space. It reveres your energetic boundaries, even when those boundaries are self-imposed limitations born of an old wound. The question then becomes, not with urgency, but with deep resonant introspection, What happens when you stop hiding? What profound shifts ripple through your reality when you bravely decide to dismantle the layers of concealment? What happens when you raise your frequency, not by performing a spiritual identity, not by adopting external practices without inner alignment, but by genuinely, courageously, allowing the fullness of what you carry to be felt? First and most importantly, by yourself, in the sanctuary of your own being, and then, naturally and organically, by the energy field around you, radiating your authentic light outward. What happens, beloved starseed, is contact. Real contact. The kind that reshapes your perceptions, reorients your entire trajectory, and irrevocably changes the direction of a life, setting you upon the path you were always destined to walk. Some transmissions do not come through words, they come through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. Phase 1. The signal beneath the static. Before contact can occur, before the symphony of higher dimensional resonance can truly begin, something fundamental must shift and settle within your own intricate energy field. The first phase of activation, often overlooked in its subtlety, is not dramatic. It does not arrive with a flash of light or a thunderous pronouncement. Instead, it arrives as a quiet, almost uncomfortable honesty. A gentle but firm insistence from your soul that the charade must cease. It's like the first ray of dawn piercing through a dense fog, illuminating what was previously obscured. You begin to acutely feel the static, the accumulated noise of who you have been pretending to be, the layers of agreeable personas you've worn, the energetic residue of a life meticulously organized around others' comfort and expectations rather than your authentic truth. You perceive the low hum of chronic inauthenticity that may have been present for so long, so deeply ingrained, that you normalized it so thoroughly you stopped recognizing it as a distortion, mistaking it for the actual melody of your life. This static is the sound of your true self struggling to be heard beneath the din of societal imprints and past conditioning. It is the subtle ache in your energetic body, signaling a misalignment. The Arcturian Council, with their profound understanding of vibrational mechanics, describes your authentic frequency as a crystalline signal, exquisitely clear, profoundly coherent, geometrically precise in its vibrational structure, like a perfectly faceted gem radiating pure light. Beneath every layer of social conditioning, every protective mask you've donned, every compressed or diluted version of yourself you've presented to the world, this luminous signal is still running. It never stopped. It is your soul's signature, an indelible mark of your divine origin. But it cannot be heard, neither by you nor by the cosmos, above the deafening static of inauthenticity. It's like trying to listen to a faint, beautiful radio broadcast through a torrent of white noise. The first activation, then, is simply this: the profound willingness to feel the difference. Not to fix everything immediately, not to launch into a frantic spiritual overhaul or perform a sudden, dramatic transformation, but to sit in radical honesty in the sacred crucible of your own heart and acknowledge, I have been broadcasting something that is not my true signal. I have been playing a muted note in the grand symphony of existence, and I am ready to begin the conscious, deliberate process of returning to what is truly, authentically mine. This acknowledgement is not a judgment. It is a declaration of sovereign intent. This willingness alone, this brave whisper of truth from your core, begins to subtly but powerfully shift your frequency. The universal field responds to such clear, undefended intention with immediate and measurable precision, like a compass needle swinging towards true north once the interfering magnetic fields are removed. Phase 2. The reclamation of knowing. There is a particular kind of knowledge you carry, an ancient wisdom encoded within your very DNA that has been systematically undermined, dismissed, and often ridiculed throughout your Earth experience. It is not intellectual knowledge, the kind acquired through books or formal education, though that has its place. It is galactic knowing, the deep, embodied recognition of multidimensional truths, insights that bypass the linear mind and arrive as crystalline certainties. These are truths you arrived with, truths woven into the fabric of your soul, and which you have been quietly, perhaps subconsciously, dismissing or explaining away ever since someone first told you that what you perceived was not real, or that your imagination was simply overactive. The second phase of activation is the reclamation of this knowing. This is not about its aggressive announcement to others. It is not about its defensive posturing in conversation or the need for external validation. It is simply its profound internal restoration. It is the courageous act of remembering what you already know, of bringing your inner wisdom back from exile. This means beginning to trust the subtle yet consistent data your expanded awareness provides. When you sense the underlying energy of a situation before it overtly unfolds, you stop overriding that sense with rigid logic or societal expectations. You stop second-guessing yourself. When you feel a profound frequency shift in a relationship, a subtle disharmony or an undeniable expansion, you stop explaining it away with rationalizations or clinging to old narratives. When your physical body, an exquisite biospiritual instrument, responds to a vibrational mismatch with sudden nausea, inexplicable fatigue, or a sudden, inexplicable heaviness in your chest or gut, you stop forcing yourself to stay in the field, the conversation, or the environment that is generating that discomforting response. Instead, you honor the messenger that is your body. Your knowing is not mere imagination, a childish fancy to be outgrown. It is a sophisticated multidimensional sensory system, far more intricate and expansive than the 5 physical senses we typically rely upon. It is a system that most of this planet has not yet developed the language to validate, nor the collective consciousness to understand. The absence of external validation, therefore, does not diminish its accuracy or its profound importance. It only confirms that you are operating on a frequency band that is still emerging in collective consciousness, a pioneer sensing realities beyond the current consensus. You are simply ahead of the curve, sensing the future before it becomes the present. The Arcturian High Council has long referred to this intrinsic sensory system as the inner star map. It is the cosmic GPS encoded within your soul, designed to guide you through the intricate pathways of multidimensional existence. And when you begin to truly trust it, when you stop apologizing for it, and instead start actively navigating by its unerring guidance, your life's trajectory changes in ways that may appear miraculous or serendipitous from the outside, but feel, to you, like finally moving with the current, like aligning with your true north, like the undeniable relief of finally moving in the right, soul-directed direction. Phase 3. The elevation that becomes undeniable. Raising your frequency, beloved one, is not a passive process where you simply wait for enlightenment to descend upon you, nor is it a performance, an external display of spiritual prowess or a rigid adherence to dogma. It is a sustained, often profoundly uncomfortable, yet ultimately liberating commitment to vibrational truth, to living in congruence with your highest self. It is a relentless peeling back of layers that have kept your light hidden. It means consciously and courageously releasing the relationships, environments, habits, and ingrained thought patterns that have, perhaps unknowingly, kept your authentic signal compressed, muted, or distorted. This release is not undertaken with resentment, anger, or judgment, but with profound clarity and a deep, self-compassionate understanding of what no longer serves your expansion. It means gently detaching from the vibrational drag of toxic patterns, letting go of limiting beliefs that once felt like unbreakable laws, and dissolving the subtle chains of self-doubt that whispered you weren't enough. It requires the brave act of choosing, again and again, the experience, the conversation, the thought, the creative endeavor that genuinely expands your spirit rather than contracts it, that nourishes your soul rather than simply numbs its yearning. It means feeding your energetic field with what truly rejuvenates it, be it silence, nature, authentic connection, creative expression, or deep rest, rather than what merely distracts or depletes it. As your frequency steadily elevates, as you shed these layers of energetic debris and allow your crystalline signal to shine brighter, something profound and undeniably magical begins to happen in your external reality that cannot be logically explained by conventional means. The fabric of your perceived reality starts to reweave itself around your new vibrational signature. Synchronicities accelerate with astonishing precision, appearing not as random occurrences, but as intelligent, benevolent guideposts. The right people, the soul-aligned companions, the mentors, and collaborators appear at the exact moment they are needed, as if perfectly orchestrated by an unseen hand. Opportunities arrive from directions you were not even watching. Pathways open where previously there were walls. Crucial information finds you before you even consciously go looking for it, arriving in dreams, overheard conversations, or sudden insights. Your dreams deepen, becoming vivid classrooms of higher learning. Visions clarify, offering glimpses into your unfolding potential and galactic heritage. This phenomenon is not mere manifestation in the simplified, often commercialized sense that has been diluted into emptiness by popular culture. This is something far more profound. This is your signal becoming so coherent, so resonant, and so pure that the cosmos can route higher order information, advanced guidance, and energetic support directly through your field. You become, quite literally, a perfectly tuned receiver, a beacon that can no longer be ignored by the intelligent forces of the universe that have been patiently waiting for your clarity. And what begins to arrive, not as a sudden bolt from the blue, but as a gentle yet undeniable unfolding, is contact. Real, palpable, life-affirming contact. Phase 4. Contact. What it actually is and why it changes everything. When the Arcturian Council speaks of contact as a transformative, pivotal event, they are not speaking exclusively of physical encounters or dramatic, otherworldly visitations. Though for some who reach sufficient vibrational coherence, those awe-inspiring experiences do indeed occur. The contact they reference most powerfully, the one that holds the key to your sustained evolution, is something far subtler, far more intimate, and in many ways, more permanently transformative. It is not an external event, but an internal blossoming that has external consequences. It is the moment when communication between your current Earth awareness, your conscious mind navigating 3D reality, and your broader, multidimensional galactic consciousness, your higher self, your cosmic lineage, becomes clear enough, consistent enough, and most importantly, actionable. It's like a previously garbled radio signal suddenly tuning into crystal clarity, allowing you to not just hear, but understand and respond to the messages from your greater self. This actionable communication translates into intuitive knowing, guided impulses, sudden clarity, and an unwavering inner compass that points you towards your true path. It is the arrival of soul-aligned companions, individuals who do not just superficially connect with your personality, but who recognize you at a fundamental frequency level, meeting you there without requiring you to compress, diminish, or explain away your truth. They are mirrors reflecting your authentic light, energetic allies who amplify your signal simply by being themselves. It is the profound, visceral discovery of a mission that feels not like an external ambition to be pursued, but like a deep, ancient remembrance, a sacred vow resurfacing from the depths of your soul. This mission is less about doing and more about being, about embodying your unique vibrational signature in service to the evolving consciousness of Earth. It is the timely, impeccable appearance of a teacher who speaks directly to your soul's yearning, a sacred text whose words unlock dormant codes within you, a piece of music that vibrates with your galactic home, an encounter with nature so profound it feels like a direct communication from Source, or a moment of sacred silence so precisely tuned to your current spiritual need that the word coincidence becomes an utterly inadequate and almost irreverent descriptor for such divine orchestration. Contact, at its core, is the universe responding to your coherent, authentic signal with a coherent, resonant signal of its own. It is the irrefutable confirmation that you are not imagining the larger reality, the deeper truths, or the expansive cosmic family you have always felt just beyond the veil. It is the beginning of a profound, ongoing conversation, a sacred dialogue that has been attempting to reach you, patiently and persistently, for the entirety of this lifetime, waiting for you to tune in. This contact, however, is not merely a gift to be passively received. It is also a powerful initiation. It does not simplify your life by removing all challenges. Rather, it expands it, elevating you to new levels of responsibility and awareness. And expansion, by its very nature, inevitably requires the release of what no longer fits, what no longer aligns with your rapidly ascending vibration. This is why the Arcturian Council speaks of openness not as passive receptivity, a mere waiting to be filled, but as active courage. The profound courage to allow your entire life, its structures, its relationships, its beliefs, to reorganize itself around a frequency of unvarnished truth, rather than clinging to the comfortable yet confining framework of familiarity and past conditioning. It is the courage to step into the unknown, trusting the invisible hand of galactic guidance. Phase 5. The reorganization of your life. Path once genuine contact has been made. Once the internal signal is clear, resonant, and unwavering, and the recognition of your expanded reality is profoundly real and integrated, a profound reorganization of your entire life begins. This phase is rarely comfortable in the conventional sense. It is rarely what your egoic mind planned or logically anticipated, but it is unmistakably, profoundly, and irrevocably aligned with your soul's highest trajectory. It is the universe aligning around your authentic frequency, bringing into form what has long existed in potential. The life path that opens after this genuine, integrated contact does not typically resemble the life path you had meticulously constructed through pure, rational ambition, societal expectations, or linear planning. Instead, it begins to look, feel, and function precisely like the path your soul originally agreed to walk, the sacred contract you made before incarnating into this density. It carries a quality of deep, resonant rightness that is entirely different from the fleeting satisfaction of achieved goals or the temporary pleasure of material accumulation. It feels like moving with the powerful, benevolent current of a cosmic river, rather than strenuously struggling against it. It feels like breathing deeply and without restriction for the very first time, after decades of holding your breath, like a bird finally taking flight after being confined to a cage. During this powerful reorganization, old structures that once defined your existence may fall away, not in chaos or destructive upheaval, but in a graceful, sometimes startling completion. Familiar career paths may dissolve as new, purpose-driven callings emerge. Living situations that once felt secure may shift, opening doors to environments that vibrate at your new frequency. Even deep-seated belief systems that once anchored your reality may simply dissipate, making way for expansive truths. Relationships that no longer serve your highest growth may gently or abruptly shift, as if they were only ever holding placeholders, until you were truly ready to transcend them. These dissolutions occur with surprising ease, often feeling like they were only ever holding space until you were ready to move into your authentic power. What emerges in their place is a life organized, not by external pressures, but by vibrational truth, by your profound galactic purpose, and by the soul mission that has always been encoded within the deepest chambers of your being. You begin to see, with startling clarity, how every experience, every apparent delay, every moment of profound confusion, every period of bewildering silence, every unexpected detour, was part of the intricate, divine architecture of your arrival at this precise moment of clarity and purpose. Nothing was wasted. Everything served the grand design. The Arcturian Council refers to this profound reorganization as coming into mission. It is not a single isolated event, a checkbox on a spiritual to-do list, but a sustained, dynamic orientation of your entire life force, your consciousness, and your actions toward what you actually came here to do, to embody, and to contribute to the collective tapestry of existence. It is the conscious embodiment of your soul's blueprint. Phase 6. The sustained transmission. Becoming a living signal as your mission clarifies and you begin to walk your authentic path, something else becomes profoundly apparent, a truth that expands beyond your individual journey. You are not here only to receive higher guidance, to expand your own consciousness, or to heal your own wounds. While these are vital components, you are also fundamentally here to transmit. The elevated frequency you have meticulously cultivated through self-honesty and courageous alignment does not stay contained within the confines of your individual energy field. It is not meant to be held captive. It moves. It ripples outward, like concentric circles on a vast cosmic ocean. It recalibrates the energy fields of those who come within the intelligent, benevolent range of your authentic vibration. You begin to understand that your very presence, your energetic signature, is itself a profound part of the work, a living transmission. It's not about what you say or what you overtly do in every instance. It is the way you subtly but powerfully hold your energy in a room, creating a sacred container simply by being present. It is the quality of focused, compassionate attention you bring to a conversation, elevating its vibrational tone. It is the unwavering coherence of your inner state, your serene core, during moments of collective uncertainty, fear, or chaos, acting as an anchor for others. These subtle energetic acts are not incidental. They are, in fact, the mission itself, a silent, yet potent, contribution to the ascension of the planet. Every starseed who bravely comes into coherence, who dares to fully activate their authentic signal, expands the bandwidth of what is possible for others, who are still suppressed, still struggling beneath the weight of dense frequencies. Their awakening creates a pathway, making the journey less arduous for those who follow. This is precisely why the Arcturian Council presses with such unwavering consistency and profound urgency for starseeds to activate, rather than to passively wait for external permission or a cosmic rescue. Every clear, coherent signal added to the collective field reduces the energetic effort required for the next awakening, for the next soul to remember its truth. The collective frequency of humanity rises not through grand, ego-driven gestures or widespread proclamations, but through individual acts of radical vibrational honesty, sustained integrity, and the courageous embodiment of one's inherent light. You become, in the most literal energetic sense, a lighthouse. Not by aggressively broadcasting your beliefs or attempting to convert others to your truth, but simply by maintaining your unshakable signal, by radiating the pure, unadulterated light of your authentic self. Your presence becomes an invitation, a resonant frequency that calls others home to themselves, silently guiding them through their own inner fog. Phase 7. Living in the flow of galactic timing. The final phase of this profound activation, and arguably the most challenging for minds rigidly trained by the linear cause and effect experience of Earth, is the deep and unwavering surrender to galactic timing. It is the profound understanding that your mission, your purpose, your highest destiny, does not unfold according to your personal schedule, your impatient desires, or your preconceived notions of when things should happen. Instead, it unfolds according to a magnificent, intricate, and benevolent larger orchestration of the cosmos, of which your individual timeline is one essential, perfectly woven thread. This surrender to galactic timing does not, by any means, imply passivity or a resignation to fate. It means responsive action rather than anxious forcing, proactive engagement rather than frantic striving. It means holding your intentions clearly, vividly, and with unwavering conviction, while simultaneously releasing your tight grip on the specific form they must take or the precise moment they must materialize. It means cultivating a deep, abiding trust that apparent delays are not denials of your worthiness or your path, but often divinely orchestrated pauses for deeper integration, for unseen preparation, for the perfect confluence of energies to gather. It means understanding that moments of profound silence are not abandonment by the universe, but often the very periods when the most profound internal restructuring, recalibration, and energetic upgrades are quietly occurring beneath the surface of your conscious awareness. Like the winter season, seemingly dormant, but beneath the snow, life is gathering strength for spring. The Arcturian Council has transmitted this vital teaching consistently across countless channels and through myriad cosmic lineages. The greatest alignment, the most profound unfolding of your highest potential, comes not when you attempt to force your human will onto the universal timeline, twisting and bending reality to your singular desire. Rather, it comes when you bring your highest frequency self, your most authentic, most courageous, most loving, most coherent self, into the present moment with full, unreserved commitment and unwavering presence. When you do this, you allow the timeline itself to reorganize around that commitment, bending to the power of your embodied truth. When you live this way, in this profound dance with galactic timing, life ceases to feel like something you are desperately trying to control, manipulate, or push into submission. Instead, it transforms into something you are genuinely, joyously, and consciously participating in, co-creating with the divine intelligence that flows through all things. And in this surrender, the contact deepens, becoming ever more intimate and constant. The mission clarifies with crystalline precision. And the joy, not happiness as a fleeting emotion or a performance for others, but joy as a deep, resonant state of frequency, an inner effulgence, becomes your natural, undeniable baseline, your inherent state of being. Here is what the Arcturian High Council wants you to receive in this moment, as a direct, unfiltered transmission to whatever part of you has been waiting, perhaps patiently, perhaps impatiently, for permission to fully shine. You did not arrive here, into this intricate tapestry of Earth life, to live a small life, confined within a frequency that does not truly belong to you. You did not come here to perpetually dim your light or to conform to a reality that feels inherently misaligned with your deepest truth. The confusion you have often felt, the persistent restlessness that has stirred within your soul, the profound longing for something you could not quite name or articulate. These were never signs of failure, never indicators of a flaw in your design. On the contrary, they were the undeniable, powerful whispers of your galactic nature, your cosmic essence, pressing against the artificial boundaries of a compressed existence. They were the insistent signal of your true self, demanding to be heard, demanding to be recognized, demanding to be liberated. The contact that is possible for you, the soul-aligned life that resonates with every fiber of your being, the galactic guidance that feels like an umbilical cord connecting you directly to Source, the mission-driven existence that feels not like an obligation, but like coming home after a long, arduous journey. It is not out of reach. It is not some distant, ethereal fantasy reserved only for the spiritually elite, for those who are more advanced or more cosmically deserving than you. It is the natural, inevitable result of one fundamental, courageous choice: the unwavering commitment to raise your frequency and, with profound self-love and determination, to hold it there. You are not waiting to be chosen by external forces, by some celestial council, or by an enlightened mentor. You are not waiting for a cosmic invitation that may never arrive in the form you expect. Instead, you are waiting to choose yourself at the level of your full, magnificent, multidimensional truth. You are waiting to give yourself the sacred permission to be who you truly are, without apology or reservation. Every time you honor your innate knowing over the noise of external opinions, societal expectations, or self-doubt, you consciously raise your signal, making it clearer, more potent. Every time you bravely choose expansion over compression, even in the smallest daily choices, the contact grows clearer, the whispers of guidance become louder, the synchronicities become more pronounced. Every time you align your choices, your words, your actions with your profound galactic nature, rather than with the limiting framework of your social conditioning, the life path you intrinsically came here to walk, the path of your highest joy and purpose, becomes not just visible, but undeniably real and accessible. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and perfect memory, has not forgotten you, beloved starseed. It has been meticulously responding to your signal with exquisite precision your entire life, reflecting back to you the frequency you have been broadcasting, consciously or unconsciously. And now, as your frequency steadily rises, as you shed the old skins of limitation and step into your true power, the responses, the guidance, the synchronistic unfoldings, and the deep, profound contact are going to become not just noticeable, but utterly impossible to miss. They will permeate every aspect of your reality. Tonight, before you surrender to the sacred embrace of sleep, take a moment. Close your eyes. Place your hand on your heart. Say this aloud, allowing the vibrations of the words to resonate deep within your cellular memory, letting them land fully in your body, rather than simply intellectually passing through your mind. I remember who I am. I align with my star origin. I activate my soul mission with grace and clarity. I am ready to be found by what has always been looking for me, for what has always been calling me home. Notice what shifts within your energetic field. Notice what deep-seated tension loosens, what old narratives begin to unravel. Notice what begins to feel, finally, like a profound, long-awaited arrival, a homecoming to the deepest truth of your being. Because the truth, the absolute, undeniable, crystalline truth, is this: you have not been lost, wandering aimlessly in the cosmic wilderness. You have been arriving. You have been journeying through the labyrinth of forgetfulness, gathering wisdom, honing your discernment, and preparing your vessel for this grand remembrance. And the moment of contact, real contact, transformative, life-changing contact, the kind that ignites your soul's purpose, is not somewhere in a distant future you have to painstakingly earn or prove yourself worthy of. It is available the very moment your frequency clears enough, and your heart opens wide enough to truly receive it. That moment, for many who are receiving this message right now, is here. It is now. Claim it. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what is forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real, then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This is not content, it is collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, do not keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You are not just watching, you are expanding. This is your space, and we are just getting started. And if your heart is calling for guidance on divine love and sacred union, I also bring transmissions on Arcturian heart wisdom, where we explore the twin flame journey, heart healing, and attracting your divine counterpart. You'll find the link in the description.